Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is Abu Abdullah and I have been working as a lecturer in English at Panchrukhi Begum Anowara Degree College, Arai Hajar, Narayanganj. Today I will discuss about modifiers which included in class 12. Actually, it's a very important topic, and before going to my topic, I would like to request everybody to join with me and enjoy my class. Actually, question may arise, what is modifier? So we'll say, if a word or group of words said before and after nouns, verbs, adverbs and adjective to modify them is called modifier. Again, I will tell you now, if a word or group of words said before or after nouns, verbs, adverbs and adjective to modify them is called modifier. Have you got it? Have you got my point? If I ask you what is modifier, can you tell me? Yes. If a word or group of words said before or after nouns, verbs, adverbs and adjective to modify them is called modifier. Again, if a word or group of words that describes, modifies, qualifies or limits a verb, nouns, adjective and adverb is called modifier. You know, if a modifiers apply to nouns, they are called adjective. Again, I will say, if modifiers apply to nouns, they are called adjective. And if modifiers apply to verbs, adjective or adverbs, they are called adverbs. Again, I will say that if a modifier applies to noun, they are called adjective. And again, if a modifiers apply to verbs, adjectives and adverbs, they are called adverbs. So just now, without giving an introduction, I will jump into my main topic, that is modifier. So what we will learn today, today's classes actually, in today's class we will learn about the definition of modifier, about the types of modifier, different factors or agents or functions of modifier, different use of modifiers, right use of modifiers and identification of modifiers. Actually, this definition or types and these features we learn from today's class. So I would like to request everybody to be an attentive listener and try to understand what I am telling you now. This topic is so important and it's also useful for communicative English. So everybody will join with me and enjoy my class today. Previously, I have told you about what is the definition of modifiers. Actually, I have told you that if a word or words said before and after nouns, verbs, adjectives and adverbs to modify them is called modifier. Again, I will say, if a word or words that describes, modifies, qualifies or limit verbs, adjective, adverbs is called modifier. Generally, if we remove modifiers from the sentences, it does not influence the meaning of the sentences, because modifier are the extra information on noun. Actually, modifiers are extra information of a sentence. It does not. If we remove modifiers from the sentences, they don't affect any sentences, because modifiers are additional part of a sentence. They give extra information about a noun. In fact, they are used to make sentences more effective, more clarifying, more fruitful, clarifying, attentive and understanding. Have a look. Aris is an honest boy. Aris is an honest boy. Here you can see boy, the word boy is noun and the underlying word honest. Aris is an honest boy. Aris হলো একটি ছেলে। কি ছেলে? সৎ ছেলে, honest boy, ভালো ছেলে। অনেস্ট ছেলে। সো আরিজ, আমি যদি সেন্টেন্সটা এভাবে বলি, আরিজ ইজ এ বয়, দ্যাট ইজ দ্য complete the meaning of the sentences. Aris is an honest boy. But instead of honest, when I tell you that Aris is a boy, Aris ekti chele, of course that is the sentence carries the meaning. But here just an adjective is seated before the noun. Boy, noun, honest, adjective. So the word which put before noun to the word which put before noun and give the extra information about a noun, that is called adjective. So the underlying word honest is the adjective here, and that is the adjective modifier. I mean, that is the pre-modifier. It is the pre-modifier of the noun boy. The man playing in the field is strong. The man, look at this, playing in the field, that is the underlying words. The man playing in the field is strong. In the first sentence, the adjective honest modify the noun. The adjective honest modify the noun. The second sentence, the participle phrase playing in the field modifies the noun man sitting after it. Have a look. Playing in the field, the underlying words, that is the participle phrase, and participle phrase sit after the noun, and that means that is called the post modifier of the man here. So now we'll know about the types of modifier. There are mainly two types of modifier according to their position. There are two types of modifier. First one is pre-modifier. Pre মানে before, পূর্বে, pre-modifier and post-modifiers. Pre-modifiers and post-modifiers. Pre-modifiers sit before a noun, verb, adjective and adverb to modify them. Pre-modifiers sit before a noun, verb, adjective and adverb to modify them. If I will say in Bangla, I will say যখন কোনো শব্দ বা শব্দ সমষ্টি নাউনের পূর্বে, ভার্বের পূর্বে, অ্যাডভার্ব বা অ্যাডজেক্টিভের পূর্বে বসে তাদেরকে মডিফাই করে, তাদেরকে বলা হয় প্রি মডিফায়ার। হ্যাভ এ লুক। We had a pleasant journey. Here journey is noun and pleasant, the underlying word pleasant put before the word journey. So journey noun, the word which put before the noun to give extra information about a noun, that is called adjective. So we had a pleasant journey. Here the word journey and there is another word before the noun pleasant, and it is used before the noun. So pleasant is the adjective modifier here. That means it is the pre-modifier here. Again we see he is a schoolboy. As the boy in the second sentence is a noun, it has been modified by school, which has taken its position before the noun. That is, boy here is noun and school here is adjective, because it is used before the noun, and that means school is a pre-modifier here. Post modifier sit after noun, verb, adjective and adverb to modify them. Again I will say post modifier sit after noun, verbs, adjective and adverbs. যে সমস্ত modifiers সাধারণত নাউনের পরে বসে ভার্বের পরে বসে অ্যাডজেক্টিভ আর অ্যাডভার্বের পরে বসে তাদেরকে মডিফাই করে, তাকেই বলা হয় পোস্ট মডিফায়ার। হ্যাভ এ লুক। Mr. Mashrafi, the captain of Bangladesh cricket team, is a real patriot. Mr. Mashrafi, just give attention on the underlying words. The captain of Bangladesh cricket team is a real patriot. Here Mr. Mashrafi is the noun of the sentence. and it has been modified by the captain of Bangladesh cricket team, which has taken its position right after the noun. So the captain of Bangladesh cricket team is a post modifier here. Again, have a look. Mr. Mashrafi, the captain of Bangladesh cricket team, that is the noun of appositive, is a real patriot. Here, the Mashrafi is the noun of the sentence, and it has been modified by the captain of Bangladesh cricket team, which has taken its position right after the noun, and that means the captain of Bangladesh cricket team is a post modifier here. So, if I will tell you in Bangla what is post modifier, I will say যখন কোনো শব্দ বা শব্দ সমষ্টি নাউন, ভার্ব, অ্যাডজেক্টিভ or অ্যাডভার্বের পরে বসে সেটি হয় পোস্ট মডিফায়ার। প্রি and post modifier, it indicates only adjective or adverb. Just modifiers mainly indicates adjective and adverb in a sentence. So all modifiers belong to adjective, whether it will be adjective or whether it will be adverb. Adjective modifiers. Adjective may sit before or after nouns and modify them. Adjective, previously I have told you, actually what is adjective? Adjective, the word or words which put before noun to give extra information about the noun is called adjective. So, if any words sit before noun, the word will be adjective. Look at this. He caught a small fish. He caught a small fish. Here the adjective small modifies the noun fish. Fish here, fish, that is the noun. So before noun, look at this, that is an underlying word small. So if any word sit before noun, it will indicate adjective. He caught a small fish. Here the adjective small modifies the noun fish. So small is the adjective here. She is an outstanding singer. She is an outstanding singer. Here the adjective outstanding modify the noun singer, and that's why outstanding will be adjective. And so all pre-modifiers is also called adjective modifiers. Again, I found her mother sick. I found her mother sick. Pesticides are harmful to the environment. Have a look. I found her mother. Mother, here mother is noun, sick is adjective. Again we will see pesticide are harmful. Here noun is pesticide, harmful are adjective. So in this sentence, sick and harmful are adjective, and they put after nouns. Actually they are used after nouns. Here look at this, sick and harmful are adjective, and they modify the nouns mother and pesticide sitting after them. So sick and harmful are post modifier here. Have a look. Mother, here mother is noun, sick is adjective, and that's after a noun, if any adjective or adverb sit after the noun, it will be post modifier. And so mother is noun, and after noun we use here an adjective, and that's why sick will be post modifier here. Pesticides are harmful. Here pesticides are noun, and that's why after pesticides, I mean after noun, we use adjective. That means if any adjective or adverbs are used after noun, that will be post modifier. Adverb modifiers. Look at this. Adverb সাধারণত verb এবং adjective অথবা আরেকটি adverbকে modify করে. Adverb always modify verb, adjective and another adverb. Again I will say, adverb always modify verb, adjective and another adverbs. Have a look. He is doing the work slowly. He is doing the work slowly. Look at the underlying word. He is doing the work slowly, সে কাজ করে slowly, আস্তে আস্তে or quickly, or slowly or quickly, or lazily. So he is doing the work, সে কাজ করে. Here the adverb slowly is modifying the verb doing. If any word modifying the verb, adjective or adverb, it is called adverb, and that's why he is doing the work. Here the adverb slowly is modifying the verb doing, and that's why slowly is an adverb. Again, adverb modifying another adverb. Adverb modifying adjective. Adverb modifying adjective. Adverb can modify adjective. Adverb can modify adjective. Have a look. She is a very good singer. She is a very good singer. Here very is modifying the adjective good. Very is modifying the adjective good. Adverb modify another adverb. An adverb can modify another adverb. An adverb can modify another adverb. Have a look. He is going very fast. He is going very fast. Here adverb very is modifying the adverb fast. He is going very fast. Here very is adverb, fast is also adverb, and that's why very is modifying the adverb first. Now we will discuss about the different functions, different factors or agents of modifier. Actually, today I will discuss ins and outs about the pre-modifier, and now have a look. We will discuss about the different functions of pre-modifier. You can see pre-modifier can be function as adjective can function as pre-modifier. Have a look. Adjective can function as pre-modifier. Adjective can function as pre-modifier. Determiner can function as pre-modifier. Predeterminer can function as pre-modifier. Adverb can function as pre-modifier. Intensifier can function as pre-modifier. Demonstrative can function as pre-modifier. Possessive can function as pre-modifier. Article can function as pre-modifier. Quantifier can function as pre-modifier. Intensifier can function as pre-modifier. Present participle can function as pre-modifier. Past participle can function as pre-modifier. Compound adjective can function as pre-modifier. Noun adjective can also function as pre-modifier. Now we will discuss ins and outs about the every function, how can they use in the sentences as pre-modifier. Different functions of post modifier. Now we'll understand about the different functions of post modifier. You can see similarly post modifiers have different functions, such as appositive functions as post modifier. Infinitive phrase can function as post modifier. Present participle can function as post modifier. Past participle can function as post modifier. Adverb can function as post modifier. Prepositional phrase can function as post modifier. Relative clause function as post modifier. Adjective can function as post modifier. Now we'll discuss about the we'll know today from today's class we'll know only pre-modifier, and that's why have a look and just you will try to understand clearly about the characteristics, qualities of pre-modifier. First one, adjective as pre-modifier. Adjective as pre-modifier. That means adjective can function as pre-modifier. You know, adjective always sit or always put before noun. Adjective always put or always use before noun, and that's why all kinds of adjective is called pre-modifier. Here should be a word or group of words which will word an adjective, like an adjective. Basically we can use an adjective before noun or noun phrase. Previously I have told you, just we'll use adjective before noun or noun phrase. Before noun and noun phrase we can use adjective. Kalam gave me a nice picture. Have a look. Kalam gave me a nice picture. Picture noun. So if a word is used before noun, if a word is used before noun, that will be adjective, and that's why nice modifies the word picture. Nice modifies the word noun, and that's why the word which modify the noun, is called adjective, and that's why this is the pre-modifier. It was an attractive football match. It was an attractive football match. Here football match is noun, and attractive is used before noun football match, and that's why attractive is pre-modified. It is also called adjective modifier. A lazy man cannot do this. Have a look and the underlying word. A lazy man cannot do this. Man is noun, and so lazy man. If a word is used before noun to modify the noun is called modifier, is called pre-modifier, and that's why a lazy is a pre-modifier in the sentences. So he is a boy. Look at this, use adjective to pre-modify the noun. He is a boy. He is a smart boy, good boy, clever boy, gentle boy, pious boy. You can see modifiers answers can vary. Actually, a lot of answer you can use here. That is no fixed answer to complete the sense in a sentence. And so modifier answer can vary. You can choose a word which is appropriate to complete the sense. Look at the above answer. All the answers are adjective, as only adjective can modify the noun. Pre-modify the noun with a determiner. Now we'll discuss about determiner. Actually, what is determiner? Determiner, actually, article A and the, demonstrative these, that, these, those, distributive, all, both, half, all things are determiner. Here should be a word or a group of words which will work like an adjective. Actually, determiner also determiner does the function of adjective also. Determiner also does the function of adjective. It will work like an adjective, but there are some specific word in this regard. You have to use a word from the below. So determiner is pretty complex thing. You have to understand what is determiner actually. Article A and the is called determiner. Demonstrative these, that, these, those, they are called determiners. Distributive pronoun, all, both, half, either, neither, each, every, they are also called determiner. Possessive, my, his, her, our, their, its, your, they are also called determiners. Quantifiers, a little, a few, much, many, a lot of, some, most, no, any, enough, they are also called determiner. A number, 1, 12, 10, 30, 100, they are also called determiner. So it's a broad, you have to take a broad concept about determiner. Look at this. Aija purchased a mobile phone. Aija purchased a mobile phone. Just now you have to use a determiner before mobile phone. You have to use a determiner before mobile phone. So Aija purchased a mobile phone. Aija purchased a mobile phone. Again, Meghna is a big river. Just you have to complete the sense by using determiners. You have to complete the sentence by using determiners. Meghna is a big river. The Meghna is a big river. So the is a determiner. She bought that pen yesterday. She bought that pen yesterday. She bought that pen yesterday. So she bought pen yesterday. You have to complete the sense using determiner. So you can write, you can complete the sentence. She bought the pen yesterday or that pen yesterday. Pre-modify the noun with a predeterminer. Now we will know about predeterminer. What is predeterminer actually? There are some words which will use before noun or noun phrase. That is called a predeterminer, such as such, what, rather, quite, all, both, twice, 3 times, half, 1/3. That is called predeterminer. Have a look. Your mother is rather a nice woman. Your mother is rather a nice woman. Here a nice woman, noun. And there is another determiner here, rather. So rather is always predetermined. It was quite a nice surprise. Nice surprise. A nice surprise. That is the noun. And there is another modifier is used here, quite. And that's why quite is a pre-modifier in this sentence. Pre-modify the noun, adjective, verbs and adverbs using adverbs. Actually, adverb always modify adverb, adjective, verbs. Adverb always modifies verbs, adjective and another adverbs. Have a look. The then principal signed this letter. The then principal signed this letter. So the, then, the underlying word, look at this, then principal. Principal, noun. In this sentence, principal is noun, and that's why there is another adverb put before the noun, and that's why that is called predeterminer. Adverb can function as predeterminer, of course. The above passes, above. The word passes is noun, and before noun there is another word above, and that's why above is predeterminer here. This is the very man you like to meet. Man. This is the man. This is the very man. And that's why man is noun, and before man there is another word very, and very always adverb. The last man. The last man has already left the place. The last man has already left the place. So last man, noun, and before man there is another word last. So last is the adverb modifier in this sentence. The question was very important. The question was very important. Important. The word important is adjective. Adverb all can modify adjective, can modify verb, can modify another adverb. So before important there is another word very. Very is adverb. So this is the pre-modifier here. Pre-modify the adjective using intensifier. Actually, what is intensifier? Intensify the word or group of words which will work like an adverb or adverbial phrase. Actually, intensifier can function as an adverb or adverbial phrase. Words that are commonly used intensifier include absolutely, completely, very, so, utterly, highly, quite, really, too. Have a look. Mita became happy. That is a blank space here. Mita became happy. Happy is noun. So use an intensifier to complete the sentence. Mita became very happy. Mita became very happy. So very before happy, I mean before adjective, just we can use intensifier. Intensifier, it indicates always highly, very, quite, to, etc. Look at the above answer. All the answers are adverb, as only adverb can modify the adjective. Only adverb can modify the adjective. Pre-modify the noun using possessive. Possessive. What does it mean actually? Here should be a word or group of words which will work like an adjective, as possessive takes its position before a noun. Possessive always takes its position before noun, and that's why they are called adjective. So how much possessive we have? We have almost 7 possessive. These are my, our, your, their, his, her, is. My, our, your, their, his, her, is. When these words are used before noun, they are called possessive adjective, and when not, they are called possessive pronouns. Again, when these words which I have told you before, when these words are used before nouns, they are called possessive adjective. When they are not, they are called possessive pronoun. Have a look. Without the knowledge of English with proper understanding, you cannot complete higher studies. You, here subject is you, so possessive will be your. You cannot complete your higher study. Without the knowledge of English, you cannot complete your higher study. You cannot complete your. So if you just here, if you use any possessive word, you have to use your, because noun is you, and so your will be the possessive adjective. Pre-modify the noun using determiners. Determiners, what does it mean? Here should be a word which will work like demonstrative pronoun or a demonstrative adjective. Demonstrative adjective, there are 4 words only: this, that, these, those. So 4 words belong to demonstrative. These are called demonstrative adjective or demonstrative pronoun. So this pen is mine. Underlying word, look at this. This pen is mine. That was a good idea. These are merely excuses, and those pens were yours. Look at this. If the noun is present tense, the demonstrative will be this or that. If the noun is just singular, the demonstrative will be these or that, and if the noun is plural, demonstrative will be these or those. Quantifier. Now we will discuss about quantifier. So quantifier actually number. It indicates the number, or it indicates a quantity of a word. Much, little, a lot of, a lot, more, less, some, adequate, enough. She bought dash books. Books noun. So another word you have to use to complete the sentences. She bought 10 books. So 10, it is used before the noun, and that's why it is called quantifier, and it quantifiers, and that's why it is called pre-modifier. By using the quantifier, I don't spend much money. Money is noun, and before money the just much is used here, and this is called pre-modifier. So this is all the word which is used before nouns, they are pre-modifier. But we have to identify about the functions of pre-modifier. Actually, pre-modifier can function as quantifier, it can function as intensifier, it can function as demonstrative, it can function as just participle, it can function another intensifier. So infinitive phrase as pre-modifier. Infinitive phrase also can function as pre-modifier. Arish studies hard. Just will complete the sentence by using infinitive or infinitive phrase, and that's why Arish studied hard to make a good result, to get a good result. And Arish studies hard to get a good job. Arish studies hard to make a good result. Arish studies hard to pass in the exam. So answer may vary. We have to understand the thing clearly. Actually, you have to understand the rules clearly. Nothing else. Pre-modify the verb using present participle. Pre-modify the verb using present participle. Actually, present participle can also function as pre-modifier. Present participle can also function as pre-modifier. Have a look. He saw a running train. He saw a running train. train is noun, and before noun there is another word, running. So if a word is used before noun is called adjective, and so that is called adjective modifier, I mean pre-modifier, and just from the pre-modifier, that is called present participle. Present participle as pre-modifier. So we can say that is the present participle function as pre-modifier. A barking dog seldom bites. A barking dog, dog is noun, and before dog there is the another word, a barking. So a barking is the pre-modifier of the word dog, because a barking is a adjective and is modify the word dog, and that's why it is pre-modifier, and it is also called the pre-modifier participle function, participle or participle phrase function as pre-modifier. Now we'll just discuss about Joshua Boot 2017, a pre and post modifier. Actually, in your exam, you can you will find a last topic, a last text, and in the text there are 10 blanks here, and you have to clearly understand the each word, each meaning of the sentences, and you have to complete the sense clearly. And that's why in modifier you will get a last text which 10 blanks, and you can just complete the sentences using the appropriate word. A village doctor is a, pre-modify the noun. A village doctor is a very, pre-modify the noun. আমাদেরকে করতে বলেছে pre-modify the noun. So pre-modify the noun. Noun here person. Person is noun here. So a village doctor is a very familiar person, very popular person, very famous person. You can see the answer may vary. In modifier there is no any fixed answer. Answer may vary, so don't worry about this. You can use an appropriate answer here to complete the sentences. He is known as quack. He is post modify the verb. Post modify the verb. So verb means known. Post modify. Post modify the verb. A verb can be modified by adverb. Adverb can modify verb, and that's why we have to use an adverb here. He is usually known as a quack. He is mainly known as a quack. He is usually known as a quack. সচরাচর তাকে quack বলা হয়. A village doctor is not a, pre-modify the noun. So just after the blanks and after the brackets, which word? Doctor, and that's why doctor is a noun here, and before doctor we can complete the sense by using adjective. A village doctor is not a dash doctor, qualified doctor. Qualified doctor. A village doctor is not a qualified doctor. He usually sits in a small dispensary. Post modify the verb. Post modify the verb. So verb here sit. So after the sit, after the verb, we will use another post modify the verb. So after the verb we will use adverb, because adverb can modify verb sitting before and after verb or noun or adjective. He usually sit a small dispensary. He usually sits in a small dispensary regularly. সচরাচর নিয়মিত তিনি একটা স্মল ডিসপেন্সারিতে বসেন. He treats the patient. Use a participle phrase to post modify the verb. Participle phrase, that means we will here use and verb and ing. I mean continuous verb, that is we will use here gerund. He treats the patient taking any fish. He treats the patient taking a small fish, or he treats the patient taking a small fee. সে অল্প টাকা দিয়ে রোগী দেখে. A village doctor is not a dustman. A village doctor is not a man, is not a man, man noun. So we have to use adjective here. He is not a rich man, he is not a rich man. His chamber is, pre-modify the verb, pre-modify the verb. So his chamber is furnished, is not well furnished, is not well furnished. Well is adverb here. He cannot supply costly medicine to dash patient. He cannot supply costly medicine to serious patient or poor patient. In our country, the number of qualified doctors is use intensifier. So what does it mean? Intensifier means very, so, quite, etc. And that's why the number of qualified doctors is very rare, is very few. So a village doctor is a great friend to the pre-modify the noun, villagers, to the pre-modify the noun. So before noun we will use adjective here, and so a village doctor is a great friend to the poor villagers. So just now we have completed our lecture. Actually we will discuss in hours about the pre-modifier only, and another class we will discuss about the rules and regulation about the functions of post-modifier in hours. And now I would like to request everybody to read out the modifier, and you have to know the each rules and regulation of modifier. You can't memorize any answer, because just in grammatical item you can't memorize. You have to practice it regularly, and without practicing you can't solve all of the questions, because it's a grammar is somewhat different, somewhat difficult also, and that's why you have to practice more and more to solve the grammatical item and to get the good marks in your exam. And in modifier, actually it's a very important thing for all of you, and you have to practice it regularly. You have to know what is quantifier, what is intensifier, what is demonstrative, what is the participle, what is appositive, what is how can a pre-modifier modifies the noun. You have to know ins and outs all of the grammatical items. And I would like to request to practice more and more, because learning is always it's a running process. You can see that a rolling stone gathers no more. So we have to continue. You have to continue your knowledge power. Actually, if you don't continue study, just knowledge will be like stagnant. Knowledge will be dead things. Just knowledge will be living things if you study and if you continue your topic, if you continue your topic regularly, if you continue your study regularly. And now I will complete my lecture here, but today I will give you a homework. Your homework will be exercise all boards 2019. Just 2019 all boards you will try to solve all the modifiers items. Just you will try to solve, and if you have any problem you can comment me into the comment box. Thank you very much for joining with me and enjoying my class. Inshallah our next class will be held tomorrow. Thank you everybody.